Hello everybody and welcome back to Everafter Falls, where the spooklets brought us back last night. Oh, we're going to have our fairy fruit in one day. Now then, I've run outside, but I've noticed I've got an inventory full. Absolute inventory full of necklaces and rings. So that one with the pixie synergy I'm absolutely going to want to keep. Oh, hang on, I've got two of them though. But I can wear more than one ring, so these ones with 2 attack power. I'm going to swap that one over for that +6 luck ring. Keeping the fishing ring. Keeping that luck ring. I think I will keep any orbs that I got as well. Anything else I want to do? Golden ring of life. I almost want to wear that straight away. Okay, necklace of luck I'm not too worried about. Ring of luck I do want to keep. Movement speed amulet, probably not. Superior ring of power we can probably keep. Strange locket of precision. And where was that one that gave me the ring that gave me hit points? Where's it gone? Because I want to wear that one right away. It's the amulet. Where is it? Where have I put it? This one. Guess I can't keep everything, so maybe I'll keep ones with... Right, I'll sell the golden ring of luck. I'll keep that one with an orb, because it's got an orb slot in it. That's why I want to keep it. That ring of luck there has 2 orb slots as well. So I could put like extra attack speed, extra movement speed, extra luck, extra attack power into it. Could make it quite powerful in theory. I don't know. So I'm fine, I think, to sell the rest of them and then just to... Yeah, I'll sell that one, I think. Right, so I want to get... Actually, I should be back in there and I want to change over... Now, what isn't very good? 16 max HP. Movement speed and 2 attack power. 24 movement speed. So I think what I could do, I could probably get away with just changing them over. Oh, wrong one. So I got 82 hit points. I think that would be perfectly fine for what I'm doing here. And then I think if I get an extra amulet and I can get the one that's got like 48 extra HP, I can either have that as well for a little bit of extra hit point boost, or I can just not worry about it. I'm also allowed an extra personal drone. I just don't have enough money to buy one right now. So maybe selling all this jewellery will actually help with that. You guys are saying apparently I should let my chicken outside. I don't know how happy that chicken will be. In the middle of winter. Are chickens happy going outside in winter? I have no idea. Let's not sell the beehive though. Or I got like an alchemy machine and a beehive out of that run, which is absolutely amazing. Oh, I do need to put my white marble away as well. We got loads of stuff. I just... Oh, you know what I feel like I should do? Put the beehives on the other side to the squirmy wormies. So squirmy wormies outside, beehives outside. Lovely. Right. And by squirmy wormies, I mean squirmy wormy silkwormies. I've got loads of treasure chests as well, and I've got jade to put in the museum. Okay, so I think I can go... Oh, yes, I was going to make a sign. Let's get some wood. and see what this alchemy machine does, because obviously I know what a beehive does already, but I don't know what that does. So either it can have its own sign. Yeah, I think I do want to make it its own extra sign, because I think the things that I've got already, I want to know what they do already. There were a couple of things where I felt I didn't need that so much. Let me just get this grass out of the way and we can start putting signs down here. This is kind of my like little sign area, okay? This is my deal. Okay, so pop that there, and then we can go and have a quick look at what we can make in the alchemy machine. So we can turn 10 copper ore into 3 iron ore. So if we end up with loads of copper ore and we need iron ore, we can just like grind things up. Make ion shards into a phantom shard or an arcane shard. Phantom shards into ion shards or arcane shards. And arcane shards into phantom shards or ion shards. So they can all turn into each other. So if I end up with like needing one or the other of them for the museum and I don't have enough, at the moment I need all of it. But if I get to a point later on where I don't, then that's going to be amazing. I'm wondering if I should pick one of these buds to feed to my little dude, or whether I should just let him outside. Hey little dude! Right, so you are a happy little dude, and apparently if I let you outside through my little chicken door, there you go, then you can go and make eggs around there. Lovely. Okay, so what did we get? A common ray dragonfly, which is one we've already had. That's a bit sad, but it's kind of okay. My corn finally died because it's winter. Did I have things I was meant to be growing? I think I am growing the things I'm meant to be growing at the moment. I was growing lemons for Freya, but I've already got those planted down. I'm sure I do. So it's really just sardines at the moment. There's nothing new there. But also we're still trying to get iron and... Is it iron and rope I think we're trying to get together for Cedric as well. So I'm going to start on that too. That needs selling. That needs popping away. Maple sap. And once we've got... I think we wanted one more puffle sap because I had to make pink ink out of one of them. But once we've got some more, then we'll be cooking with gas. And apparently I missed something, by the way, because I'm very silly. I should be making this bottle thinger so that I can produce them without having to make super glue. So once I've got I've got the empty quartz bottles already. I think I may also have the empty bottles, and I may also have the iron bar. So we might make that in a minute. But apparently you can just make the everberry juice in your... Yeah, look, it's right there. You need 30 everberries for it, so I feel a little bit better that I found one in a chest. I'm glad I didn't pay like $3,000 for one, though. I would have utterly cried. So once we have moonflowers, we can start making the super everberry juice. And if we have palm fruit juice, cherry blossom syrup, coconut oil, and puffle syrup, then we can make the splendid everberry juice, which is wonderful. Okay, very nice. So yeah, I think we can basically... I think we might also be able to make, and if I'll check this, hang on. Might also be able to make the yummy berry. Was that there as well? Yeah, yummy berries there too. 20 yummy berries in a quartz bottle. So this is what all the quartz bottles are for. Making like pixie bottles and making yummy berry juices and things. So we'll be able to like do a lot more. But for now, I'm happy enough. But we'll maybe save them up. Okay, right. I should make a bottle attachment before I run out of bottles. So let's see what bottles. We've got the quartz bottles. Do we have any glass bottles at the moment? Or am I waiting for... I think I might be waiting for super glue on the glass bottles at the moment. Yeah, I kind of am. Oh, we've got these food items that I made that we can take to the museum as well. And I want to put something like maybe a caterpillar into the terrarium. And I'm going to fill up my inventory with rubbish and then I'll clear it all out again, I think. That's the way we're going to go today. So we've got some pine sap there, but I don't know if the box sap is ready. Nope. And so like you guys all said, I let the chicken out and the chicken produced a normal egg. So I got a couple of golden eggs from feeding the favourite food. And so now I've got some... I'll pop a caterpillar in there. So now I've got some normal egg just from getting the other stuff. So let's go to the museum. And I've got another butterfly in here. I'll replace it with a caterpillar. I think that butterfly is a new one though. That one is a kingfall dragonfly. Sorry, it's a dragonfly. Of course we were making dragonflies. So now we can see that's one of the tiny dragonflies. So I'm going to continue to make all of these. I'm hoping that maybe one of the caterpillars that I'm going to get out will come out as a common green, but we don't know that yet. We might get a lot of duplicates before we manage to get anything. But I'll continue to fish today so we can maybe get more dragonfly and frogs. So we tend to get like tadpoles and dragonfly newts or whatever they're called. We tend to get those out of fishing, whereas we tend to find caterpillars just crawling around on the ground. So I need to keep an eye out as I'm running around to see if I can get any of these. Like I say, we've got another two. We've got two that we're going to hatch now, and then we've got another two. With a bit of luck, maybe a couple of them will be brand new butterflies of some description. I think you can get an iridescent. I think they're just different sizes. So I think you get small, medium, and large of everything. And these ones are basically the small caterpillars. So we will only be getting small butterflies out of them. So maybe these, and maybe some of these guys, maybe these iridescent ones potentially. Not sure. I also just realised I haven't done that one. So if we have a look at this, we have rubies, emeralds, everite, telsite, zerite, and sapphire that we haven't put in. So the rest of them we have. These phantom spheres, let me just double check how many are needed for them. I think they're just an inventory craft, aren't they? Pretty sure. Or are they not? Do I need to do them at the blacksmith, maybe? I think it's 10, though. And I've got all these things. What am I doing? I nearly ran away without donating those. Then we've got ion spheres. Ion shards. I haven't even got an arcade shard yet. But that can wait. Obviously... You don't finish the collection until you've got everything anyway. So shards and spheres. And then this one is, I think, very, very super rare opals. We haven't had a single opal at all yet. So these are gems. These are amazing stones. These are metallic ores. The only thing I'm missing on metallic ores, and then I'll get another card, is to make the mithril ore. But I think we might need to get into another place for that. And then gems and minerals. But I feel like those are well on their way, to be honest. Okay. So let's put in my egg, my popping corn, and my rice. And then we'll take a look in here. So you can see here, I've got already some maple syrup. But we need orb syrup, we need cherry blossom syrup, we need puffle syrup. I can just slowly work on those as I get the... various essences, so it's like a distilled fire essence and a distilled water essence. What I'll probably end up doing first is I'll be doing these fire saps and orb tree saps and puffle saps. Those might get done quite quickly as well, so I'm thinking that probably the first thing that will get done will actually be these. And then we obviously have a lot of like milk and juices and things which are going to require bottles. I'm also going to need a cow for some of it. But we now have the seaweed, the corn kernels and the rice. I do need to get flour. So all of those guys are sat together. And then we've got honey and premium pink honey. I can do honey. I just can't do premium pink. And then there's a few like... I've not grown any avocados, for example. That sort of thing. So anyway... That's where we're at with that. We've now got two types of egg here. We've got a normal egg. We need a goose egg and a golden goose egg. So I need to get a goose. I need to get a cow for milk. I don't know about electric milk. Electric milk might be what happens when I feed a cow, my favourite thing. And then we've got various candies. So I think there must be some kind of... Well, either there's going to be candies... that you can find, or there'll be some kind of sweet maker where we can make the candies later on. I'm not sure. And then we've got various shades of alpaca wool. So again, like, I feel like we're on our way to that, but not quite there yet. So anyway, we spent the whole day in the museum because I like to just like check out what we're doing and where we're at, but I apologize for that. Sometimes that's a nice thing to do at the beginning of an episode, so we just know where we're at, what we're doing. And, oh yes, I haven't even put down the alchemy thing. But this is going to be quite helpful, I think. People have told me to take the pixie off of, the sprite, sorry, off of the, whatever it's on right now. Is that the, no, it's not the glass maker, is it? That's the... Food processor, glass maker. Oh, that's the evaporator. So take it off the evaporator and put it onto one of the furnaces. Possibly a wise idea, but we are going to need a lot of things from the evaporator soon. Alright, so let me put away some of this stuff that we don't... Oh, do you know what I haven't even done? Is put any rope on. And I am trying to just save it up slowly. It's not like a massive rush of a thing. There's my sardine. We didn't get any new sardines today because I didn't do any fishing. There we are. So those guys and those tadpoles are ready to go in. I've also got bees that I can put in my beehive. So that's another thing that we have not done yet today. So let's get them working on that. And I may as well grab that sap off the tree. And then tomorrow we'll have like a big old fishing day, I think, because now everything's all nice and sorted. Also, I feel like it might be a good idea to put some iron in the furnaces. I know I'm taking a while to get warmed up today, but I feel like I'm getting there. How many iron bars do we have? 3. So I think we need something like 20 for Cedric. And I think we need something like 15 rope. So we need like about another 11 rope. I'll just slowly go through that while I'm creating. Put those away and put those away. Yeah, while I'm just creating all of the iron that we're going to need. I do need to upgrade my axe to iron as well. So we're going to need 10 iron for that. And then I think we need 12,000 coins per upgrade. So at that point, I think I'm just going to kind of stop upgrading. If I do get to 12,000, I've got nearly enough gold to upgrade the pickaxe. That's the one I'll do first. And then we will go and unlock the tunnel up by the beach as well. Because I want to know what's in there, A. And B, I want to have that quick access between those two parts of the map. But it's a lot to do for that. Okay, so anything we can sell. Let's have a quick look through here. I just want to make sure I'm not keeping absolute rubbish in here. I mean, to be honest, do I really need to keep enoki shrooms? Probably not. Probably not on the gnome shrooms either. I do like to keep tree seeds in case I want to plant more trees. That's the reason why I'm just hanging on to those. It's just in case I do chop down too many and I need to plant some more. Obviously, sand dollars sometimes get used for creating things. They're used in certain recipes. Cocoons and caterpillars and things like that we keep. Organic paper fragments we're keeping in case we want to make a card. In fact, I could take that over tomorrow and try and see if I can make a card. Treasure chests. Again, I'm waiting for like better keys. I don't want to use silver keys to unlock wooden chests. So we'll just wait for the keys to come along, and if they don't, I might try and buy them when I'm a bit richer and see what comes out of there. But we're getting plenty of treasure anyway. So let's go and sell those bits. And also I might go visit, if I'm quick, I could probably go visit the little beehive and the silkworm box over here, because they... Oh, there's another bee. Let's grab that. See, no reason not to grab bees, although I do actually have enough. I'll pop it in the chest, and next time I'm making a beehive, I'll have a bit of a collection going on for it. But yeah, now I've got a barn. I'm wondering if I could... If I could have, like, a llama and maybe a cow. So that's another thing we need to spend to get more money on. I just never have enough money right now. Maybe I need to grow more crops or something. Probably. I'm probably like the least efficient player of this game in the entire world, but I don't care because it's a cozy game and we're not meant to be efficient. We're meant to just chill. So. One last thing that I wanted to do today. No, actually I can't. I need the box tree sap. That was to make the bottle maker, but once the box tree sap is done, we will do that. I'll go and check on the puffle sap in the morning as well, I think. I don't think it was done today. I didn't see it done today, but I could be wrong. 8.95 from things I just found in the dungeon. Yay! So I'm waiting at the moment just for like stones to slowly gather over time. People saying, "Oh, you missed loads of stones in the dungeons," and I'm like, "Did you not watch me explain that that's probably what's going to happen? They look very similar to other stones, and I'm not that observant. I'm sorry, they're so different." So what I've done is I've put a pixie onto the stone in the little cave under just down by Daisy's shop. And so I get a stone every day from that. So if I miss ones in the dungeon, I'm sorry, but it's okay. I will eventually get my chance to crack them open and try and find all of the new stuff. So don't worry too much about that. It's probably not exactly ideal that I'm missing them, but it's probably not going to hinder me that much either because I've got an alternative solution. So don't worry. We're okay. Right, let's pop those back. Boop. I do have a bud, and I'm going to go feed that to my chicken today inside. Because, hey, we've got another orb sapling. Oh, no, it's not. That's a different kind of mushroom. That's a mushroom. That's a blitznip. And I've never had one of those before, so let's go take that to the museum. Oh, you gave me an egg, an outside egg, because I forgot to put you inside. If I feed you that, will you give me a golden egg? You will. So I've got 330 just from Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy, do you want to go inside? Or are you just happy out there? Whatever, I guess. You're just happy out there. We'll see, I suppose. Loads of mushrooms growing today. So we're going to stick those, like, straight in here. Oh, you know what I could do? I could see if I can make mayonnaise out of it or something. Hang on. Let's go into Daisy's. I think Daisy had a barrel thing showing... So 2 chicken eggs and an empty bottle makes mayonnaise. But it doesn't say whether, like, golden mayonnaise makes anything special. Which makes me wonder whether I'd be better off selling that, but keeping that. So I'll sell my golden egg, I think. I don't know if you could make like golden mayonnaise or something. But that's okay. So at the moment, I don't want to spend like huge amounts of money on like livestock. I'm happy with my little chicken. I'll just go and see. Oh, is that we're playing sapling or mushroom today. See how long that's going to take. Two more days, and then we can move that onto the fire tree. Oh no, we already have one on the fire tree. Okay. It's going to take like 10 days. No, five more days than that. Okay, that's fine. And I will probably... People have told me I'm going to need lots and lots and lots of fire sap. I do also need an extra water sap for the museum. I do also need an orb tree sap for the museum. We've got an orb tree growing in my garden, so I'll tap that or the orb tree that's in the community garden, depending how I'm feeling. Is today a fishing day? Probably. It's nice and rainy and there's lots of fish about. That fish is going the wrong way. Come on, little fishy. So what people have told me is that apparently how you get a giant lotus is you have to have all the same colour ones, and then you have to know what colour they are and get their seed pod and get them to grow the right way, and you've got to have a 3x3. So I've got to try and remember what colour everything was. Wait for it to turn into a pod. And then throw it in. So I'm wondering if... There's like 4 colours, aren't there? So I'm wondering if I should... Oh, rats. I missed the fish. It actually bit. Come on, try again. Go on again. Go again. There we are. Lovely. Hello! And I got a newt as well. It's only a small one, but that's a small dragonfly that I might be able to get. I would like to get some more of the larger ones if I can. That'd be amazing. I always like, when I'm fishing, my problem is I majorly run out of inventory space. So as soon as I can get another drone and maybe get more inventory space from the drone, that would be amazing. But what I might need to do in the meantime is every time I catch a couple of fish, we'll just go over to Sid's and sell things. So I've got a spark and a sardine from that. So sardines, obviously, remember, need to be kept until we have 6 of them. So that's our second one. And anything that's got a star on it needs to be kept. But this button shroom can be sold, the spark, and everything else needs to be kept. Okay. I could head by the museum, actually. And we could go fish over there. That's fine. But yeah, what I need to do is basically have like a 3x3 growing, say, here in this little bit of my moat. And they all need to be the same colour. And if that happens, I might be able to get a giant one. That's what someone said in the comments. So we'll try and work that out. But working out which ones are the same colour as each other is going to be a bit of a pain. So I'm wondering if I should like try and designate areas to it. So maybe I could say like... let's get a little piece of paper. So we've got... I've got my notebook here, okay? Got a lot written in it. I need to find my page. Okay, so I'm going to hit my microphone. I'm going to put in my... Find a pen. Right, there's a pen. Right, so I've got... I've drawn like a quadrant, okay? So that's going to signify... my moat, okay? So blue, pink. So blue on where I'm stood now, pink on the other side. Peach. In the bottom corner. And a yellow in the bottom right corner. Okay, and I'm going to leave that on my desk to remind me where I'm putting things, okay? And so then when I see, like a blue... I need to remember which ones they all are and everything, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to remember that between episodes and things. Probably not. Because I think they have to turn into pods. I'm pretty sure you can't just throw the flowers in. I think they have to turn into pods first. So I have to remember, like... This is where all the blue pods are. I'll throw them all in. This is where all the peach pods are. I'll throw all them in. And if it's already been a certain colour, then in theory it should turn that same colour again. I think. I don't know. I think that one might be a little bit, take a bit of experimenting and be a little bit difficult, but we'll work it out. Oh, guess what we have for the museum as well? We have this one. We have our first fairy fruit. Yeah, I just need to go to the museum right now. I've got too much stuff in my inventory that is due to go in there, and I don't want to accidentally sell it. I don't want anything to happen to it. I just want it to be like in there. That is another one for the aquarium. Luckily, there is there's like a little pipe that goes from the museum to the aquarium that just like combines them all. You know, connects them all. They're all good. There we are. They're looking in here. This is starting to look better, I think, ish. Now I've got the fairy fruit on the fruit selection, but just everything is a little bit missing one or two things, basically. Everything's just missing this or that or the other. So, yeah, we're hoping to get a giant lotus. But I'm just not 100% sure on the exact way that's going to happen. So I'm just going to try my best and see what goes on and keep working at it. And I'll probably get it wrong a few times. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's get out of here before we spend the whole day in here. And what else did I have that I wanted to do? Just fishing. I think it was fishing day today. I can have another like mining day tomorrow maybe. Probably should. See, there's part of me that's like I probably should be grabbing things like mushrooms, but at the same time I could do like a little foraging day for that. Like in a few days time I could just go around and get every everberry and... Oh, that is a new fish again. Beautiful. That's another angelfish. I may as well rock through all these collections while we're waiting. Basically, we're waiting at the moment for various different saps from the tree taps. I feel a bit sad that... Ooh, I feel a bit sad that I failed the cooking quest where I could have gotten an extra tree tap, but we're just going to have to work around that. That's fine. That's just a bit of time. Okay, how am I getting that fish? From here? Sometimes the drone is very in the way, but I need the inventory space from it, so... Like, stay behind me, drone. So those two can be sold. Oh, another sardine. Perfect. So that's 3 out of 6 for my little quest that I'm doing. Then I think we'll head over to the beach. Still got just enough inventory for a few things in there. Ugh. That shell looks like it's one I haven't had before. It is indeed. Okay, nice. They're doing super well for collections. So I'm gonna, on the way to the beach, I'm gonna be going past here, so why not just pop those in? But also, there we are. There's a couple of fish up here too. Oh, there was, and I don't see it anymore. Look at the fish we have managed to get for this. Look how many fish we got. Okay, I'll throw the net, the rod in as far as I can and see if the fish comes down. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes not. No. Or may just be a little far away for me. That's as far as I can cast. So I might be better just trying to go to the beach. I haven't looked at Amy's place in ages, but everything there just seemed so expensive. However, my frame of reference for expensive may have changed a bit since then, so it might be worth another look pretty soon. We may have new quests as well, so I'm just going to have a look and see what we've got. So, curious stones, catch 2 pigeons, which never works for me. Peter's peckish, turnip. I don't think I have a turnip. 9 iron bars. I'd rather fish for that money than... And catching frogs. No, we won't worry about quests at this point. I take quests when they're easy to do, not like when they're going to take me forever and I could be fishing for things from the museum and just selling the leftovers, you know? That just seems a bit counterproductive. If it was a thing I was going to do anyway, totally worth it. Otherwise, no. That one there is yellow. I wonder if I remember that when it turns to a pod. I don't know what to do here because... Like, I don't know what those are, for example. I'm just looking for any, like... What is that? Can I pickaxe it? No, I can't do anything with that. That's fine. I just wanted to check. Because if I could, it would have been great. But yeah, there's all of these pods that I can put into my moat. But I feel like I'm not going to remember what colour they are if I've got to remember a colour. But maybe I'll just try and put a 3x3 down and see if they do turn out all the same colour. I don't know. And then what I could maybe do is any that don't turn out right. Because I think once you've put the lily pad down, it will continue to regenerate. So what I probably need to be doing is pruning the colours that aren't quite right and pruning them out. So it might just be a bit of trial and error. Ooh, a nice tasty salamander. Not a salamander. Dragonfly newt. Dragonfly nymph. That's the word I keep grasping for and not finding. Let's try this one. And then I would say we've had a really good fishing day at that point. And we need to go home. I'll put my sardines away and everything else can get sold in the morning. Except I can't because I don't have enough space. I'll throw away my sand dollar so I can pick up another fish. That's a small fish. I think I could probably leave that. I don't... Well, that is a spot and it sells for 20. That is a flitter silk and it sells for 56. Right, yeah, we'll leave the one that's worth 20. But remember the one under the bridge is yellow, okay? And I've got various of those. Oh, I've got to get back. I've got to get back. I don't know whether actually even remembering what they are matters. Like, I think it might just be a case of, like, prune up the... See what comes out. And I might need to change my... Oh. I'm sorry. Thank you, Spookler. I was just running around being crazy. I'm so sorry. Thank you for bringing me to bed. It's all okay. Sold a few fish. I ended up just getting lost. Lost in my own mind, apparently. So I think today we're going to have a mining day, a mining focused day. So I'm going to start off by throwing all... Oh, hello. Thank you for my chicken egg, Tommy boy. You're a very good chicken. There's a silkworm over there that I probably won't be able to pick up. But I can at least stop him from running away. I'm going to throw those in. See what comes out from them. Okay, down there we have a blue. Of course we do. And there we have a peach. I might just see if I can find more information on this because it's... So if I pull up like a blue... one that I know is blue and put it back down, will it continue to be blue? Let's try it. I'm going to pull the flower... Oh no, I'm so full. Ah, so annoying. Okay. Most of these fish need to just get sold for a bit of money, but after a fishing day, everything is so full. It's so bad. It's the worst thing about fishing in this game. So, right. So, I wanted blue over... Yeah, well done, Sheila. You needed 2 spaces, not just 1, okay? Right, so I've just moved my sardines away. So, my thoughts are that this is a blue lotus pad. A blue producing one. So if I put that... Where are we going to do this? Can I put them back? I can't put them back down, can I? Ah, okay. Right, so that's a thing to remember. Gosh, this seems very complicated. Right, yeah, I think I'll look into it a bit more about if anybody's got advice on how to get that working. In the meantime, I'm going to go to Sid's and try, like, I can't do anything with this inventory the way it is. I've got box sap now, so I can try and make a bottle attachment, which will make things a little bit easier with bottle making, which will be very nice. Keeping the newts, I'll sell those. I'm still experimenting with how things work and stuff like that. I will sell my eggs. That's fine, I'll probably get more. Once I've got more bottles and things, I can make mayonnaise. Hey dude, how you doing? Can I not pet you? Tommy boy. Okay, right, gonna put my newly found newts away from my fishing day. And my sardines are all away already. Lovely. Nymphs even, I call them newts, but they're nymphs. And my bee can go away. And my rope can go away. I'm on 6 rope now out of the 15, so we're nearly halfway through. And I've got a silkworm there. All my silkworm boxes at the moment are full. And I've got loads of spares, so that's great if I make another one, if I need more. But at the moment, I don't think I need more, to be honest. And of course, the first thing I find is a bee. Because this game does not want me to go into the dungeon. It just wants me to run around collecting bees, clearly. Right, okay, let's go. You know what I haven't done now? Put the iron on, because we need to get 20. And then we need to get another 10. So we need 30 total iron. 20 for Cedric, and 10 to upgrade my axe. which I will need to do eventually. Again, not like the biggest thing in the world, but as long as this is all happening while I'm away doing things, then that's great. Oh, should we do the... I know, I'm in nightmare. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Now I have grass fiber in there. I'm just wondering, like, the reason I'm saying I'm going to look more into the Lotus things, I wonder if I'm just overthinking it and it doesn't all need to be the same colour. I can just sort of, like, put 3 next to each other and they'll turn into something. And then you hope that you get the right colour. So, like, I think it's like a 3x3 grid. And then they'll turn into one giant one or something. Something along those lines. I'm going to ignore the fact that the rope just turned into a rope. And we're going to just go into the dungeon. Because otherwise I will never get anything done. I will just keep going back and forth and making things. And that's going to be great for Cedric's stuff. But we're not going to get very far doing anything else. So kind of sometimes I just need to leave it. I'll just leave a B. I'm sorry, can't. It's not gonna work. Okay, so I think we're gonna work more on progress today rather than necessarily a load of mining. I can always come back in and mine if I want to. So we need to head to the left and keep going. And not worry too much. If I see one of the stones with a green thing through it, like this one, then we will stop and we will grab it. Other than that, I'm not going to worry. Everything else is common and can be got at another time. These are rare and cannot be got at another time. If I do see one of the ones with the rare stones and things in, it's just silly not to grab those. If I do see one with like the rare stones, the little white rocks, I will grab, but please don't be mean to me if I just don't notice them. They don't look that different to everything else, and it can be a bit... Really? Come here. Go away. Go away. I'm just trying to get the lay of the land around here. I don't know which way is the right way. I want to try and get all the dead ends, really, but it's sometimes hard to know where they actually are. Sometimes I end up going the correct way instead of the incorrect way. I feel... I'll check the next room up, but if it keeps going beyond that, which it is, so I think this is the quote-unquote right way. And so I think this way could lead to a chest room. Yeah, this is a chest room. Perfect. Thank you, cat. Of course, that extra 25 attack power means my cat is super powerful, which is amazing. What did we get? We got an unordinary stone and some malachite and snowflake obsidian, which we did already have. That was okay. So I think this is all going to be dead ends as well. Yeah, this is a pooklet dead end, I think. So we'll get a nice increase to our stats here. Oh no, it's a teleporter room dead end. Oh, that's okay. That's still good. Let's have a look at the lay of the land here. So that's going to go around there. Up, round, la 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 la. So let's go and grab the chest out of the chest room. Assuming I have enough. Yeah, I've got plenty of inventory space, which is nice for once in my life. Right, let's open this. See what we get. We've got an elf stone and 2 necklaces. I don't think that they were particularly fantastic ones. Oh, that one has 3 empty orb slots, so that might be worth keeping. I don't know. I think, to be honest, I'm at a point where I want to only really be keeping rare and legendaries, to be honest with you, though. Unless it says rare or legendary on it. I'm not that interested. I mean, 3 orb slots might make it rare, but no, it doesn't even, really. I've got a lot of orbs I could put in it, but then it's still not as good as some of these, like, really amazing necklaces I'm picking up. And rings that give me, like, 36 extra life and things like that. I might need to hang around just for a sec. Because I'm starting to get a little bit low on the old health. I'm supposed to be getting 6 healing per tick. I might just need to be a bit more, like, careful about things. Just a minute. Okay, off we go. Because I'm being a bit blasé and I'm just sort of like not really caring about getting hit, but I think I should care a bit more about getting hit. When I try, it works. I kind of have my A game and then I have my normal game, and I think I have to use my A game a little bit for now, just to get through these last rooms. You know, the ones where I actually try to dodge rather than just like stay in the way of everything. Well, you know, just get hit by everything, you know, I could do that. If I get rid of those off the wall, then that's a lot less projectiles that I have to dodge, which is quite nice. Oh, cool. We're back up to full health. I can go back to being lazy again. Yay! Hurrah! Lazy Sheila! Alright, so that says it's a boss room. Let's go this way and see what we've got. We might have a nice chest room or something. If we do, I think I might not empty it out, maybe? Or maybe I will, and I'll go and put everything away and we'll go to do the boss another day? I don't know. How much space I got? 5 spaces. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's 9:45, so... Three spaces. Oh, I could get rid of stone and stuff and like 3 pieces of iron ore if I need to. Yeah, let's go do the boss quickly before we get taken out by the spooklets. Might not be too bad because I've got quite good damage potential at the moment. Oh yeah. Well done. That was alright. Did I get a nice like prize or anything for that? No? Yeah? Something? Oh, I got a sapphire out of that. That was brand new, I think. Or did I get necklace of haste off of it? I actually no idea. Right, so I think I'm going to take this out because it'll open the door at least. Oh, and then there's another boss there. Okay, I'm going to go back to the teleporter room because I think we're going to get taken away by spooklets otherwise. We're probably close to another teleporter room, but well, yeah. I don't think I have time to do it. So let's just head home and we'll chase them. We'll run away from them and they'll chase us. Sorry. And people are saying I need a teleporter stone. Oh man, there's now a butterfly to catch. It's a common blue, so that's one I think we already had. We're looking for the common green. The common green is the one we don't have right now. But I'm putting caterpillars in. Oh, so much stuff to get. I think I just need to go to bed though, so that we can have that extra couple of hours in the morning. But yeah, I've got like 4 common caterpillars that I'm going to try and do. 2 of them in the terrarium already. 2 of them in a chest ready to go in. And the sprites are doing a bang-up job still. You only need to kind of empty it every so often. It stacks to quite a lot. They're only getting me one thing a day, so it shouldn't fill up that fast. I've got another ion shard, which is great. I am wondering whether to keep my phantom and ion shards somewhere else. Like maybe... maybe in there. No, not happening, is it? Maybe I could put them in here. There we are. Phantom and ion shards. In there. I desperately, desperately need another chest, I think. And I need to sort of divide things up again a little bit more. Because it's getting ridiculous. I know I've got some of those. I think the bee needs to go in the one next door. In there. The stone and stuff needs to go in there. I've got quite a few of these unordinary stones. I'm wondering whether a trip to the blacksmith might be in order, actually. Also, I'm going to need this, this, and this. For our dear Cedric. It might seem tedious, but and sometimes I choose to do it and sometimes I don't. But we're going to be pleased when we have all the stuff we need. It's going to be good. Most of that goes back in here. But there's just no like auto sort, and it does take a while to work out where you want to put everything. Okay, and honey, and I'm keeping the unordinary stones out. Gonna sell the necklaces. I keep health potions, but and orbs, but I generally sell everything else. Right, I think maybe we'll take some letters and put them in the recycling bin at Sid's because we got way too many. The necklaces we've got 8 max HP, not very good. I'll keep the one that's got 3 orb slots for now. But mostly I just want to keep things that have like really special things on them. So those two are definitely not special at all. They're things you get all the time. 24 max HP is good. Luck and attack power. Not really. I don't really want that one. Don't really need that one, I don't think. That one I put a socket into. Oh, hang on. So that one's better than that one by a long shot. So we'll just sell that one. 6 luck and 2 empty orb slots. I've kept that because it's orb slots, but I've got things with better orb slots. That's just 2 attack power. That's not great. Okay, that's looking a lot nicer, isn't it? So we're going to sell a load of stuff and I'll put a load of letters into the recycling. Because everything's a mess right now. Right, so I'll start by going in Sid's store and I'll put all these letters into recycle. And then I've got one more piece of organic paper to pick up eventually. And I've got all these unordinary stones. I'll drop by the pixie shrine because if I'm going all the way up to the blacksmith, I may as well. Those will be... I think the puffle tree sap will be ready tomorrow. And I'm just going to take the stones out. And then everything else can just collect up in there. I don't really need any of the wood or the white wood at the moment, but I'm collecting it in case I do. Basically. Bram doesn't open till 8 o'clock. Sorry, 10 o'clock. So I'm going to spend a little tiny time fishing. This is going to add up eventually, right? All these starred fish that I catch eventually are going to be a collection. So, I believe I'm going to hope that you decide to magnetize your way over. There we are. Every time I grab some fish when I've got an hour to kill is A, extra money in the bank towards that 12,000 that I need to get gold stuff. And B, it's a potential extra fish tank item, so all good really. And I know I probably should be getting the lotus flower things as well, but there's only so much my brain... Oh. Well, never mind. Oh! But there's only so much that my brain will... sensible stuff my brain will let me do in one go. So I'm already being sensible by using my spare time to fish. Okay. I'll come back for those guys later. I think that's a common blue. But I've got to check because I'm me. Yes. Oh, it's stacked. So I need to sell all those rings and necklaces and all of those fish because I have no room in my inventory now again. But actually, if I just go to yeah, let's go to Bram's and just like sort the stones out. Okay, got one of those and one of those. And I'm not going to be able to pick any of this up, am I? Cedric has a new quest for you. Please speak to them. Okay. It's just a piece of quartz. It's fine. They're all over the place in the mines. I'm not going to worry about it. Right, I'm just going to go down to... Luckily, those are still on the ground. But I'm going to go down to Sid's and I'm going to sell things so that I don't have such a full inventory. And then we can maybe see if any cool gems come out. I've got others. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine, actually. I was like, oh, I sold a thing I shouldn't have sold. But it's not something for the museum. It's fine. I can sell all the jewellery I have. The sapphire needs to stay, though. And the tancho needs to stay. And then I need to crack open all those stones. And I can grab the fish on the way that I dropped. So I can sell those. If they're still about. If they're not the end of the world. It's just a tiny bit of money from the fish. Anything that's, like, museum worthy, I've already kept. So yeah, it looks like changing over the so yeah, I think there's whirlpool fruit. I'm gonna go back and look for that in a second. But I do need to go and grab my community chest key first. Rubbish, 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 rubbish. Another sapphire. More quartz. Piece of copper. Wow. Excitement. I need to do this though, because eventually it will pop out the things that I am missing. So at the moment I do need to do that. Right, so I need to go back home and get my community gate key. Because I'm fairly certain that I saw somewhere around here I think it's a whirlpool tree. And the fruit from that, I'm going to need it for making whirlpool juice. And B, I need to put the actual whirlpool fruit itself into the museum. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. I can find where I put it. It must be this chest then. Oh yeah, it was indeed. Copper ore, quartz. I am kind of keeping hold of elf stones and things. I think that these might end up getting used for things. I don't know. I'm probably going to end up having a little gem chest or something. The only thing I don't really keep is fish. Oh, community gate key? Anywhere? Anywhere? Oh, there it is. Right, anyway, let's head back and see if I can find that Whirlpool, because I'm certain I saw fruit on that tree, and I think that's what it might end up being. Every tree that I can find behind a community fence is one that I don't have to try and buy or plant. So anything that I can find in the environment. In fact, I wonder whether... No, let's stay on task. I was gonna say I wonder whether I could get another harvest of Tota nuts yet. But I don't know when they're actually in season. But I noticed that the Whirlpools were in season, so I think they're up here, aren't they? I think that tree was up here. Like over here somewhere. Yeah, look there. I think that might be a Whirlpool. Yeah, there's a Whirlpool. I also have a sprite somewhere that's on a tree that looks like that. I've forgotten where exactly. Because I just like take the stuff off my sprites and then forget where they are because I'm such a good like sprite mother. Look after my sprites, I do. But if I could find that, I could get some more Whirlpool fruit because 3 might not be enough to make a juice. So let's have a look around, and we're looking for like a really specific white trunked purple leafed tree. There's one. I knew there was another one. And by the way, these are the cherry trees. So I'll need to tap one of those eventually as well. We're right by the museum though. So let's put 1 Whirlpool and a sapphire and a fish in there. And then if I keep the Whirlpools, there should be enough to make a juice out of it. So 1 sapphire, 1 fish, 1 Whirlpool fruit. And the Whirlpool fruit was over here. With the tree fruits, we've got 3 so far. I think we had like is that a star fruit? So the avocado, I'm going to need that to make avocado butter. I'm going to need more Tota nuts, and if I've got any more star fruit and I haven't sold it, then I need that to make some star fruit juice as well. So anything that I get off a tree that I find, I need to be like sorting out. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees that I've got no idea how to get right now. Cherries will probably be in the spring on the cherry trees. Oranges, I would expect them to be around in the summer, but there might be a few things around in the spring. I've no idea actually, because we haven't had a spring yet. So apparently, people were saying that it's a bug. It was, well, originally a bug, but one that was sort of left in. I can't believe I didn't see all those cherry trees before. I'm terrible. But yeah, it's a bug that was sort of left in. So I'm kind of interested by that. The dev was like, yeah, you're not meant to be able to get the pot plants off the villagers, but you know what? I'll just let you carry on. Get your lemon, your soy, and your blumato from the villagers. I was like, that's very nice of you. It's another medium-sized dragonfly nymph there as well, which is quite nice. Right then, so we've got spare sapphire, dragonfly nymph. We're obviously waiting for the terrarium queue to clear there. I didn't get any more sardines today, sad times. But I did get Whirlpools. I got 1 star fruit left over. I could put that into the food refiner to make some dried seaweed, actually, the seaweed. I think that's its only real use, so I'm just going to pop it in there and hope for the best. At some point, I'm going to need to get some wheat so I can... So at the moment I've only got rice, but I need to make some flour for the museum as well. And then we've got Hersha's whole thing. She's got this whole, like, cooking thing going on downstairs in her little basement. So we're on 8 of those and 11 of those. Also, Cedric wanted to chat to us about the rocket core or something. So I will go find you, Cedric. Or maybe look on the map as to where you are, because that might be easier. Yes, because you're on the other side of the map to where I expected you to be. Cedric is down by the waterfall. The big waterfall that goes off the island. Silly Cedric. But yeah, sorry, at the moment these are going out every second day. If I get to a point where I've got a little bit more time on my hands, I've got my birthday coming up, I've got like a guest over at the moment, so I'm in a position where there's like quite a lot going on. If I do find that I get a little bit more time when that's all over, then we'll be going back to like one every day. But for now, just every second day, and we'll get a demo every day at the moment. Sheila, it's so nice to see you today, but there's been something on my mind lately that's bringing me down a little. Oh, I mean, literally, my power source is running low, and my energy levels are way, way down. You're probably the only one who knows enough to help me with this. I'm not even sure Amy could do it. Would you perhaps help an old friend with a new source of energy? I need an ion sphere to upgrade a fusion core. To a fusion core, sorry. And I believe with this upgrade, it should keep me running practically forever. I know this stuff is not easy to come by, but if you by any chance manage to get one, I'd be forever grateful. Not that I'm not already grateful for everything you've done for me already. Okay, well, if I find one, then you can have it first, and then the next one I find will go to the museum, or the next one I'm able to like put together. It's a lot to ask, though, mate. That is a lot to ask. That is a big ask. Just going to sell that on the way past. Right, so I think, actually, I probably only really have time now to do a little bit of fishing. When you just got an hour or two left, that's what you do with it. You go fish. If there are any fish to be had. That's one. That wasn't the most accurate cast in the world, but hopefully it'll come over. There we are. Oh, and another tadpole. So every time you get a tadpole, that's a chance for a frog that you haven't had yet. I think it's a small tadpole. Yeah. So I was a little bit, at first I was a little bit, why am I getting all these tadpoles? They're not new things. What's the deal with that? But now I kind of understand. Oh, look, there's a shrimp. Okay, let's get this guy. Oh, and then we've got one more day. What should we do with our one more day? Should we go and get that other boss? Oh, that's another, like, angelfish and a crab. So, as much as I think we've already had that one, it probably will sell for okay money. Sometimes you get a nice, like, rare... A juvenile emperor and angelfish. That sounds fancy. That sounds like it could be worth a lot of money. 66. Not the best thing I've ever had. Hey, Freya. And another tadpole. Is it a small tadpole? I think it is. Not that I'm getting it, I'm just getting the snail, apparently. That was a very bad cast. Probably get one or two more, and then the spooklets are probably going to come and get me, so I need to run away. A couple of seahorses. They'll probably sell for okay money. Seahorses sell for 36 each. So yeah, we've got a few things. obviously keep the, I think I'll run back now. But yeah, keep the tadpoles and things like that and try and get new things with those while I sell everything else. I'm slowly getting money together by doing that. And eventually that's going to turn into something really nice for me. I'll have to have a look at the quest board and see when that's going to... There's literally a fish right there. I didn't pick up earlier. All 9. Spookers will put you to bed in 1 hour, so we're just going to run down here, run past Sid's store, throw things in the sell box. Might make a couple of hundred from just the fish we got. Sure, there's probably better ways for me to make money, but... Wow, I said we'd make a few hundred. We made like 1,000. Oh, we sold jewellery earlier on as well. Okay, that makes total sense. Okay, so just for the last day of the episode, I'm not going to run around doing quests and things like that and putting on loads of different things into the machines. I'm just going to run down to the dungeon and just bust through as much as I can. That's what I'm going to do. We're not going to worry about anything else. We're not going to worry about picking up chicken eggs. We're not going to worry about fishing. We're not going to worry about... There is a tadpole in my inventory. That's going away because that's going to get in my way. Okay, so now we're not going to worry about anything else. We're just going to run straight for the... I spend so much time like, let's do a bit of this and let's do a bit of that and let's plant this and let's do that and let's fish this and let's fish that and let's collect this and let's collect that and then half the day is gone. So sometimes you just got to be like, no, ignoring all of it, going to adventure. Because you can just spend the whole day, what I would call flitting. You spend the whole day flitting around. And when I'm in here, I'm not going to do too much mining either. I am just going to try and make progress. Just run through as much as I can. I don't have any quests to kill these monsters. They don't give me EXP. There's no level system in this game, so... This game is all about gear and money, so I'm just not going to worry about it at all. I'll get rid of these guys just so I can have a pause for a second to heal before the boss. I did take a little bit of damage there. So every 6 seconds you heal a tick. So I heal 1 per second, but it's 6 every 6 seconds. There we are, all done. Well, that was easy. Again, another just like kind of rubbish necklace off that one. So not a big boss at all. So now we're making some more progress. I'll take the chest room first. I like to take out these things because they are just super annoying. That one I can't really get to, so that's alright. A white marble, a health potion. I'm hoping that at some point, there's going to be some project that leads like loads of white marble because I'm keeping all of it. I could sell it for quite a bit of money, but I'm not doing it right now. I just took that fireball to the face. Lovely. So what I'm saying is I could have so much more money in the bank if I sold a load of stuff, but what I'm banking on is that the game's going to be like, now you need loads of white marble, and I'll be like, I can't just get that. So things that I can just get, like fish that I haven't already donated to the museum, and coal and quartz and stone and things like that. quite happy, because if it suddenly says you need 100 stone, I can just go and mine 100 stone. But things that are a bit harder to come by, nah. Now we've got a pooplet coming up. I'm trying to think what I want to do with it. I can go for health, movement. I think my movement speed is decent. I'm happy with my movement speed. So I'm kind of thinking I might just go for more health again this time. My attack's super decent. Woo! I have to do that every time. I'm sorry. There's only 12 of them total in the game, so there's not too many times, okay? So, oh! Right. I'll take another locket of life, thanks. Yeah, because I've already got like a massive attack power locket. Okay. That was slightly less good than I hoped, because it was kind of like a duplicate of something I already had, but that's okay. What I really need to be working on now is things like cards and stuff like that. I need money, but don't really have the money right now. I have no idea which one. Well, that one's going 2 different ways and that's going 1 way. I think that's more likely to be the dead end. But I've been wrong about that before. Could be that there's 2 dead ends and this is the actual way. I like to try and get in every room. If there are rooms that if I do get stuck in the boss room again or anything along those lines, then okay, fine. Yeah, this is it's the proper way. I did it again. We want to find all the dead ends. And the little chest rooms. And stuff like that. Like this one. Ooh, who are these guys? They look interesting. I mean, they still go down just as easily as everything else. My health is horrendous right now. Ooh, 2 unordinary stones. I always take a punt on those. Just in case, like, what comes out is something that I need for the museum. If not, then I'll start giving them to Hersha. Like, when I've got everything for the museum, gem-wise, then I will give them to Hersha. But right now, no. But by then, 125 for the stone isn't even worth going and finding Hersha for. You know that. You can catch, like, 2 fish and get 135. It just makes no sense. And while we've been chatting, I've managed to recover about 51 health. Wonderful. I'm just going to take that out. There's cactuses with their little spikes they throw at you. How annoying. Trying not to take tons of damage at the moment. I think that's everything. I've got jade, a health potion, and a gemmed ring. What's the gemmed ring? Gemmed ring of power. Okay, not the most like wonderfulest ring in the entire world. But what am I actually wearing ring-wise? I've got 32 extra health, 9 movements. Oh, I have a gemmed ring on already. 9 movement speed and 2 attack power, and that is 3 attack power and 9 attack speed. My movement speed is 136, and that's 24 movement speed. So that's like a decent movement speed. If I have anything above like 24 movement speed, but I don't think I need extra attack power and attack speed. I'm killing everything in like 1 swipe anyway. So I might keep hold of it in case I do get to a point where I need more attack. But right now, more attack is just not needed. Okay, nice. We found the teleporter room. It's only 3 o'clock though, so I don't think we need to particularly... And this is why I went in here straight away and ignored everything else. Because that way... Now then. I keep wanting to press the map button to like find my way, but it's... That's not happening, is it? Okay. So. Chest room over here. Let's grab that. Assuming that I have enough room to fit things in, which I do. Ah, getting hit because stuck on a stone. Okay. What's in here then? Oh, an extra fruit and honey press for me. That's okay. I don't mind getting extra machines. It's nice if the machine is one I haven't had already, like the alchemy machine that I picked up. I was like, yeah. Okay, so I can't even pick up coal at this point. That's okay. I can still make a bit more progress. But I just won't be able to pick up anything. So if I see like a boss room or a chest room, now I'm going to just leave them. And I'll come back for them. So leaving the stuff in the chest is just better for me. But, you know, I'm not going to waste the fact that I took the day out to do this. Yeah, those are a bit of a nightmare, aren't they? Let's get rid of them. Okay. So this is another one where I just don't really know where to go. I'll just choose a direction and go there, I think. And just see what happens. Nice. Okay, so we found a chest room here. Okay, I'm sorry, Spooklets. Thank you for saving me. That was embarrassing. Okay, well, I think that's going to be the end of the episode. I think I got a little bit like, a little bit too involved in everything, and I just forgot to check my health. There was no reason to have died there whatsoever, but that's okay. 500 in the grand scheme of things, a little bit of fishing and that'll be back easily, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. We got quite a bit of stuff done. We got a few extra things handed into the museum. We never managed quite to make the bottle attachment, but I do want to make that pretty soon. We have been waiting for the trees to produce sap, so I'm going to go and check on those again and see if I can add those into the museum. We've been like trying to work a little bit on planting some more lily pads, but again, I'm going to look into that a little bit more clearly and see if I can find out exactly what I need to do to make the giant ones. And we will continue. We made actually a lot of progress in the dungeons. As much as I did get knocked out, we made a ton of progress in there. So I should be able to go, and probably in the next episode or two, we'll probably be able to finish that section. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.